Grisham here with Laura Grisham Designs. Today I am working on several orders, but one in particular. I have a customer who wants two pumpkins, matching pumpkins for her double doors. I wanted to, even though I am kind of following a design that I have seen on YouTube, I wanted to show you how I worked on the petals. Maybe I do it a little bit different, so I thought I'd share that with you. I'll be right back, and I'll turn my camera around and I'll show you how I'm doing it. Okay, I have taken poly burlap and I have cut it with my wood burner in 10 by 10 inch squares. But I am folding it into petals where they tend to fray. And so I decided that I was going to seal the edges. Does it take a lot of time? Yes. Is it worth it? You betcha. So let me show you what I'm doing, okay? Here we go. When I'm finished, it looks like this. This is what I start with. A 10 by 10 inch square. And I always take mine, I'm going to tuck it with the curl side up since I'm working, just to be easier to work with. I'm always taking it and turning it into a diamond with my finished side on my left, on the upper left. I'm doing it that way every time so that my petals turn out the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner and move it to this one. And I'm trying to overlap this just a tad because I'm going to seal these edges so I don't have any fray. So I'm kind of matching this up a little bit, working with it, shifting things around. And I'm going to take some clips just to kind of hold things in place while I work. Okay, so I'm going to do that all the way up here. And I'm going to start on this side. See this finished edge right here? I'm going to go along that finished edge with my wood burner. Okay, just like this. Just like this, along this edge, trying to seal those two edges together. Now you can see right here, I've got mesh that's overlapped. And that's okay. I'm going to just kind of go along the edge just like I was and cut that right off all the way up. Just like that. Okay? And anything that I see that looks ugly to me, hanging off or whatever, I just take my wood burner and kind of just tap it along the edges here. Just like that. Okay? And I've got this side sealed and it won't fray. So let's go ahead and I'm going to turn this. Actually, you can turn it like this, or so that you're working with a seam again. I'm going to pull this thread or this off, get it out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and turn this over, and now I can work with this finished side again, and it's a little bit easier. Okay, I'm going to go right along that edge. Be careful not to burn yourself. I've done it a million times, so you don't want to do that. Just be real careful. Go along the edge here, just like that. And up here you can see I'm going to be cutting off some mesh here. Here we go. Okay. Just like that. I think I got it. See, now I didn't get it. I'm going to turn this over. And this is where I do something. I don't know if other people do this. I'm going to take my wood burner, and notice it's got there's a chisel point on this one, and there's like a flat side. I'm going to take that flat side and I'm going to just tap it on these threads that didn't catch onto that heavy seam there, just to seal it. Okay, just like that, and it works just great. I'm going to get that off, and this little piece right here, And now I have a triangle that's sealed. Now, to make the petal, I'm going to take it and I'm going to have this finished. I'm going to have a finished side, a finished seam, this finished edge on my upper left. I'm going to take this corner and turn it under about an inch, maybe 2, whatever. And then I'm going to scrunch about 6 times, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And I have this. I'm going to go ahead and put a zip tie. What I've seen other people do is just do this petal and put it right on the frame. And I tried that. I can do that with a different mesh. Horizontal wide stripe mesh works fantastic that way. It doesn't seem to fray as bad as the poly burlap does. But anyway, there's my petal, okay? I've got several of them, and when you put them on for your pumpkin or whatever you're doing, they look very nice and neat, and your customers won't be outside with their scissors fixing things. Okay, let's do one more, just so you got it. I'm going to take it with my curl side up this time. I've got my finished edge on my upper left. I'm going to fold it into a diamond. And I'm wanting these edges to either overlap or they have to touch. And this side I can see already. Can you see that? It's overlapped. That's going to be cut off. I'm going to go ahead and clip this side. If I can get a clip in there. You use your whole arm when you're doing this, or I do. I'm just going to go ahead and clip. Alright, I'm going to flip it back over. And I'm going to go along this finished edge with my wood burner. I'm going to start up here. I'm going to be cutting some of this off. Here we go. Right along that edge there. And maybe burning a little bit of it off. It's okay to burn some of it off. And I can see right there I'm not on those threads are not on the edge, so I'm going with the side of my wood burner and burning them in place. I'm going to go right along here, finish this off, right down the side, all the way to the bottom. And I've got the little tail right there. I'm going to burn it off. Let's see if it... Okay, everything is okay. I'm going to cut this off right here. And like I said, this takes some time. It takes a lot of time, but you don't have the phrase and you don't have to worry about your customers calling you back saying, what do I do with this? I've got phrase going all over the place or what have you. Their wreath will last for a long time without looking old, you know. Some people will take the edges of their petals and Mod Podge them. I have not tried that, but some people do that. As you can see again, I'm going along that finished edge, and I have some extra mesh here that I'm cutting off. I'm going to go ahead right there. And right here. Just tapping along the edges here to get those threads in place. Just tapping. Okay, there we go. Just kind of rub the sides. See what you need to get off. I'm going to get that off too. There we go. Alright. And now we have our little triangle with our finished edges. Remember, we're going to take a finished side on our top left. We're going to fold under about 1 inch to 2 inches. We're going to scrunch 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can fold this under also and get a zip tie. I think these are 6-inch. I might could use 4-inch, but you know, might as well just use the 6-inch. And zip tie that together, and then take it and just kind of push out like this. I do my angel wing petals this way too. Make them puff out like that, and there you go. All right. Okay, that's how I do my pumpkin petals for my pumpkin wreath. Thank you. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll see you later. Bye.